stop touching my purse. That's my church candy. Lord, these skirts is getting shorter. About a week, I think. I ain't busy.
Good evening, and welcome to Eastside Baptist Church. My name is James Jenkins, the 14th, and I'm coming to you live today to tell you that the Lord has been watching you motherfuckers not putting nothing in the contribution box. Sister Jenkins, please point the person out who didn't put nothing in the contribution box today. It's the reason why our toilet in the church is not working.
No, it's not.
Because no one has been
The
putting
deacon
nothing in
did
the
that.
box.
Everybody
You got to
knows
pay
that.
to hear about the Lord nowadays.
See, I
And he
told
gave
you.
me the word
I
to
told
give
y'all
it
that
to
I
you.
was doing it.
You motherfuckers better start putting something in the contribution box so me and Sister Jenkins can continue to ride these on that bitch.
Is that what we doing? That's what they be doing. Some folks be doing it. You are now listening to On One Radio, the talk show podcast station. I am Sistah Such-and-such, and welcome. For those that don't know about me, welcome. I am Sistah Such-and-such, and I'm an open-minded and raw person who says exactly what's on my damn mind, meanwhile telling the truth about it all. I don't sugarcoat nothing I say, so take it with a grain of damn sugar or love, whatever you want to call it, but call it a day. Yeah, so welcome, and welcome. Welcome to all my new listeners and all of my day ones. I've been gone for a little while, and I'm back. I've been somewhat on a vacation and whatnot, but I's back, y'all. I hope everybody's doing all right during this pandemic. A lot of folks is getting sick, and I wish them well. But I'm going to need everybody to wash your hands. Damn, 6 feet, give me 50, damn it. Let's be real about it. Give me 50. I ain't trying to hurt this 6 foot shit. Give me 50. And I hope y'all take that into consideration too. Protect yourselves. Have some class and wear a mask. I'm just saying. There's too many people catching that shit. And it's about to be the holiday. So, y'all don't be doing all this unnecessary traveling and whatnot. Being around a whole bunch of folks. Because you go around one person, but you don't know how many other people this person done been around. I'm just saying. This is just my opinion. But tonight we gonna talk about high school incident and the child-minded, soon-to-be ex-president. Alright, so now an incident took place at a high school in Louisiana. So 3 were arrested in connection to an alleged incident at Manny High School in Louisiana. So authorities have confirmed that 3 people are in custody in connection to a reported case of bullying and alleged sexual assault at Manny High School. Now, Sabine Parish Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Joe DeWill did not say what the charges were, but did confirm that the trio was arrested. So the 3 were taken to a place called Ware Youth Center. That's where the unruly children go. But the incident took place in late January. So this was the earlier part of the year, but I wanted to just let y'all know about this story. Because shit like this does happen. So the incident took place in late January and was reportedly recorded on video. According to multiple sources, the video shows the victim held down by other students and sodomized with an object. The recording of the alleged attack was posted on social media and went viral. So it begs the question, what the hell? What the hell is going on in these schools? So they in court. They going back and forth to court now about this. And these children gonna get some time. Let's just say that. But my question to y'all is, what do y'all think went on in these children's mind to be doing this? This is a high school. So they're old enough to know right from wrong. And to hold a student down and sodomize. Now, this is boys. Let me let y'all know that. This incident was involving boys. Holding another boy down and sodomizing him. Now, it's been said that people have made comments around town wanting to know, well, what did the boy do? It really don't too much matter what they perceived him to have done to cause this. The point is that this should not have happened. Now, they've been bullying this boy, and this was the end result of it, basically. So, is it a situation to where these boys is just evil, sexually frustrated, sexually confused? Are they having identity crisis? It begs a lot of questions here. And where was the teachers? Where was the principal? Where was everybody at for this to go on? Somebody's not doing their job. This boy got sodomized. They had time to do this. They were alone to do this. Nobody knew where they were or what they was doing. So, again, I ask, where the hell was the damn teachers, the principal, hell, a hall monitor, a janitor, any damn body? Like, for real. What the hell was going on here? Now, I always accept and I welcome y'all comments and questions and input. I value that. So if you're listening, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about this. What is your observation about this? Now, you can Google this story for yourself and read it and, just kind of take it from there. But this shit is fucked up. Now kids going to school got to worry about being sodomized. Bullying has took a whole nother turn. There used to be tripping, pushing, maybe getting stuffed in a locker, getting spitballs thrown at you, rumors get started about you, shit like that. So when the fuck did it escalate to being sodomized? Where the hell sodomy come in at? Like, seriously, where the hell does sodomy come in at? Who thought of this shit? And why that of all damn things? Seriously. Of all things, why that? I don't know. That one just rubs me the wrong damn way. I'm glad my children out of school. Because I ain't too much got to worry about no shit like that. Wondering if they gonna get sodomized or whatever at school. It just don't make no damn sense. It really don't. Like, none at all. Which brings me to the next story here. The child-minded, soon-to-be ex-president. Now, I know a lot of people got a lot of feelings about this dude. And, well, everything about Donald Trump is just questionable. He seems like a narcissist to me. He just do. I don't know about y'all, but he also rubs me the wrong damn way. I mean, it's like, it's a power trip for him. Like he own and run everything. He won't bring his ass out the office. Why not? Why not? He constantly saying he does not recognize Biden as president-elect. Now you screwed over the election to get in, and now you're crying by somebody winning the right way. If you ask me, that's a bully. And I just got through talking about bullies. So he's throwing every... It's like football. He's trying to run every play he can to stay in there. How you gonna say that the election, that there was fraud going on? You, of all people, want to holler about election fraud? What does that say? You won't concede? You won't work with Biden and his team to get in there and get situated? He blocking. Some folks in the hood would call that cock blocking or just blocking, but that's what he doing. Now, he had a lawsuit, and, well, the judge threw that out because he ain't have no damn evidence. You make claims of this, but you have no proof. A Pennsylvania judge threw that shit out. He wasn't trying to hear it. He said it had no merit. Y'all know what that means. So how y'all think they gonna get him out of office? It's gonna be like an eviction in the hood. They gonna come out and personally have to put their hands on him to remove him, because he done fucked up some of everything. Just to be honest about it, let's be honest about the shit. Let's be real. Since he been in office, he been fucking up, whining and crying on Twitter, blaming everybody else but self for them fuck-ups. It's almost like he's a spoiled, rich kid that is having a tantrum because he can't get his damn way. So everybody else is wrong but him. Isn't that crazy? I think it's crazy. That's crazy. That shit crazy. He holding up progress. Biden's supposed to be sworn in January. So all these investigations, and they coming from everywhere. Hell, it's lawsuits against him. And I think his wife is planning to divorce him as soon as he's out of office. Especially with all them allegations against him from them women. So what is he really facing? So as soon as because they going to have to remove his ass out of office, because he ain't going to leave on his own. They're going to have to put him out. I'm telling you, it's going to be like a hood eviction, where they come in, and if you've never been evicted from the hood, you don't know what I'm talking about. But in the hood, they come in and they get to grabbing your shit and setting it out on the curb. And tell you to get your ass out, basically. And by law, you got to get your ass out of there. Well, they gonna call the police and have your ass removed. And that's what it's looking like it's gonna be. So once that happens, then what? Well, as soon as he becomes a private citizen, he'll be stripped of the legal armor that he got. I mean, it's been protecting him from pending cases. Like I said before. I mean, it's It's both civil and criminal. So it's gonna be like he's gonna have a doomsday. Let's call it a D-Day. Cause January 20th, 2021, probably around midday, Joe Biden gonna take the oath of office as president. And then Donald Trump gonna lose both his job and the perks that go with it. Because that's what's been protecting him, them damn perks as being president. That's why he don't want to bring his ass out of there. Because he owed the IRS and everybody else. Now, don't that make you think? Because it's almost like he acted like a straight-up Negro. Yeah, I know. Don't get it twisted, though. Don't get it twisted. But just look at it. Look at the facts. Look at what he done. But he's not acting like a black person. Let's put it like that. See, a Negro and a black person is totally different. See, I ain't gonna say the other word that some folks like to use. So I say Negro. But if you look it up in a dictionary, it talks about that person being someone who's basically acting ignorant. Acting like they ain't got no damn sense or common courtesy or anything else. They acting a fool doing shit. That's a Negro. And there's no specific color tied to that. So that's why I say that. He acting like a Negro. He owe everybody. He got all them folks, different folks pissed off at him. He owe the IRS and everybody else. He done filed bankruptcy several times. He get up there and in front of the nation and lie, just lie through his teeth. Cheated on his wife. Hell, almost got her and one of his kids deported. With that immigration shit. So yeah, it's like he's acting like a Negro. Somebody but ain't got good sense. So yeah, as long as he president, he is protected. But he finna lose that. Then what? Then what? Because he gonna have to bring his ass up out that office. It ain't his. So what does he face? He facing investigations involving his campaign, his business, and his personal behavior. And that's since he took office. 4 years ago. So you know that shit done stacked up on his ass. And D-Day is coming. So as soon as he become a private citizen, he will be stripped of the legal armor that has protected him from a whole lot of pending court cases. Like I said, civil and criminal. And he'll no longer be able to argue in court that his position as the nation's chief executive makes him immune to prosecution or protects him from turning over documents and other evidence. And to top it off, he'll also lose the help of the Justice Department in making them arguments. So he finna lose his backup. And he could go to jail. Yeah, I said he can go to jail. Because some of them investigations of his business affairs, it's a hot mess. Now, I know that most presidents, well, pretty much all the presidents, they get Secret Servicemen and get paid for the rest of their life. That check gonna get to dwindling fast with all them fines and legal fees and shit. Then what it gonna do? Those civil fines is gonna tear him a new asshole. So D-Day is coming for him. It's going to be a big-ass embarrassment about financial and other secrets that's going to be exposed in court. And all his legal troubles are in his hometown, New York, where he kicked it and lounged and basked in the tabloid limelight as a young ignorant mogul, and where he rode a golden escalator into an unlikely political career. So, what cases is he facing exactly, right? Because I know y'all want to know. Y'all want to know the nitty-gritty, so I'm going to give it to you. So here are some of the most retarded-ass cases that await Trump when he's no longer president. And here's how he could yet use the powers of the nation's highest office to escape punishment. Because he a rat and a snake. He gonna try to slither his way out of all that shit. You can best believe that. He a snake. Snake in the grass. So here we go. The Manhattan District Attorney's case. Former Trump lawyer Michael Cohen pleaded guilty in 2018 to campaign finance violations for paying adult film star Stormy Daniels to keep silent about an affair she alleges she had with Trump. The indictment alleged that Cohen had paid Daniels $130,000 before the 2016 election for the benefit of individual one. Ain't that shady, y'all? An ultimately successful candidate for president, but federal prosecutions in the Southern District of New York didn't seek charges against Trump, who would have been immune from prosecution regardless why he was president. So you see what I'm saying? As long as you president up there, you damn near can get away with any damn thing. But you can't be president forever. Now, 2 prosecutors in New York seem to have picked up where federal prosecutors left off in examining Trump's finances. Oh, they gonna be in your damn business. Now, Manhattan District Attorney Kai Vance is looking into a variety of allegations of financial improprieties. Pardon me on that. Now, court documents show that Vance is investigating possibly extensive and protracted criminal conduct at the Trump Organization. Now, Trump's family business, which could include falsifying business records, insurance fraud, and tax fraud. Now, while the campaign finance violations of individual one isn't a federal case, New York state law says falsifying business records in furtherance of an illegal act is a felony. Cohen has also alleged that Trump effectively uses 2 sets of numbers in his business, one with higher values to secure loans and a second with lower values to minimize taxes. Now, that's according to his congressional testimony and published interviews. Now, while Trump has declined to release his tax returns, saying he is under audit, the New York Times obtained many years of his tax records and determined that he had paid no federal income tax for 10 years and $750 in each of 2 other years. See, his ass is in deep water and with a lot of people here. So he's facing a lot. Now, Vance's office has subpoenaed 8 years of the president's tax documents from his tax preparer, Mars USA LLC, a subpoena that the president fought all the way to the Supreme Court, which ruled in October 2019 that Trump wasn't immune from having to provide the documents while president and could fight the subpoena only on the same grounds any other person could, on the merits. Since the ruling, Trump's legal team has fought the subpoena on its merits, but it has lost in the district and appeals court. So his ass is finna have to cough them damn records up. That's just all it is. Now, the Supreme Court must now decide whether to accept Trump's emergency request for a stay of the lower court's ruling and possibly hear the case again or deny the stay. It's unknown when the Supreme Court could announce a decision, which will be made by a high court that now includes 3 Trump appointees. See, that's where that slick shit is going to come in at. He going to try to find a loophole. Now, if the stay request is denied, Vance gets the documents as soon as Marsers can transfer the files. This is the only known criminal investigation involving Trump. And if he is convicted, the penalties could be solely or largely financial. So basically, they're going to try to just make him pay some shit and him not do no jail time. But he is facing other shit. And that's going to be the problem. He's going to try to pick the lesser of the evil. He'd rather try to cough up some money than spend a day in jail. But that means he intends to cheat or deprive another person of property or a thing of value. Now, he said a lower level employee could claim that he or she didn't personally benefit from the crime or merely executed orders on somebody else's behalf. That affirmative defense likely wouldn't apply to Trump. So the next case, now this is with the Attorney General's case, and this is also in New York. Now, the New York Attorney General, Letitia James, meanwhile, is investigating 4 different Trump Organization real estate projects and his failed attempt to buy the NFL's Buffalo Bills. In March 2019, the office subpoenaed records from Deutsche Bank and Investors Bank. The fraud inquiry was reported to have been promoted by Cohen's testimony before Congress that Trump had inflated his financial assets. The Attorney General's investigation is civil, not criminal, but the office would be allowed to refer any allegedly criminal elements to local prosecutors like Vance. So they can turn that shit over. They just gone and hand that shit off like a football pass in the middle of a game. Okay, we got this. We got the information we need. We can do our civil case. Here you go. So him thinking he gonna skate, it don't look like he gonna skate. They gonna get his ass. They gonna be after his ass. Like white on rice. Now, the Trump properties that James' office is investigating, according to the court filings, include Seven Springs Estate, a 212-acre property just north of New York City that the company is seeking to develop. 40 Wall Street, a heavily leveraged building the company owns in the lower Manhattan. Trump International Hotel in Tower, Chicago, and Trump National Golf Club, Los Angeles. Now, as usual, Trump has blasted Vance and James' investigations as politically motivated. He's a damn weasel. How the hell is that political? This is criminal as well as civil. Hell, I don't think Trump understands none of this. I think he's just used to getting his damn way. And speaking of getting his damn way, the women, multiple women have accused Trump of inappropriate sexual behavior in incidents alleged to date back as far as the 1970s. Again, I say the 1970s. Trump has denied the allegations, of course. Ain't nobody really wanting to tell it on their damn self, so they gonna always deny it, and he ain't gonna be forthcoming and truthful about that shit. Yeah, I fucked them bitches. I sure did. No, he ain't finna do that. That's too much like right. Now, a few of the women have taken legal action, and in the case with the most serious potential implications, Trump enlisted the Justice Department as his attorney to prevent submitting evidence. Just snakish, I tell you, just snakish. Now, advice columnist E. Jean Carroll alleged in a 2019 book that more than 20 years earlier, Trump raped her in a department store dressing room. Well, guess what? He denied the allegations, saying that Carroll wasn't his type and that the claim was meant to spur publicity for her book of fiction. So Carroll sued, saying Trump had defamed her by accusing her of lying. So the Justice Department moved the case from state to federal court and filed a motion to act as Trump's defense attorney, saying his denial of her rape allegation was a presidential act. So this shit is a problem for him. And it ain't gonna go away. Now, a judge denied the Justice Department motion in late October as a private citizen and a defendant in a civil suit. Trump may now be compelled to provide evidence, meaning testimony and potentially a DNA sample. Now tell me he ain't acting like a Negro. Now, Summer Zervos, I don't know, I might have fucked her name up, but we're just gonna call her Summer, a former contestant on The Apprentice, has also filed a defamation suit against Trump for denying her accusations of sexual assault. In a suit filed in early 2017, Summer said he grabbed her breast and kissed her without her permission. Trump agreed to testify, but his attorneys were able to postpone his testimony pending a decision from the New York State Court of Appeals, which isn't expected until next year. You see how muddy and fucked up this shit done got? It gets worse. So he got a lot of shit he facing. And I was emailed a couple days ago with a question. Somebody asked the question, could Trump pardon himself before January 20th? That's a good question. So I pose that question to you, my listeners. Could Trump pardon himself before January 20th? Could he do it? Would he do it? He's a snake in the grass. He's a weasel. He's a liar. He's spoiled rotten. So, hell yeah, if he get the opportunity to do it, he gonna do that shit. Now, legal experts said that the president could pardon himself before leaving office, but that is unlikely that such an action would survive a challenge in court. So even if he pardoned himself, that shit could get challenged. So a statement was made. Could I say that I'm the starting center fielder for the Washington Nationals? You bet I can, said NBC News legal analyst Chuck Rosenberg, a former FBI official and U.S. attorney. Does it make a damn bit of difference to the Washington Nationals? No. So basically, you can say what the hell you want to say. Hell, you can claim to be a damn helicopter, but that don't make it so. It's a situation to get it how you live. See, he thought he was about that life. He thought he had everything at the grasp of his fingertips. It may have looked like that and felt like that for a while. But like my granny used to say, one day them chickens gonna come home to roost. That's a lot of damn roosting. Now, the Justice Department tackled this very issue August 5th, 1974, 4 days before Richard Nixon resigned as president. In a memo written by an acting assistant attorney general, the Justice Department determined that under the fundamental rule that no one may be a judge in his own case, the president cannot pardon himself. But see, here's the problem. You tell him he can't do something, fuck he gonna do? He gonna try to do the shit anyway. Hell, he ain't listening to none of his damn advisors the whole damn time he been in office. Because he ran his mouth too damn much on Twitter and everywhere else. Now, the 1974 memo does lay out a scenario for a self-pardon that experts have described as far-fetched and worthy of Hollywood. Says the memo, if under the 25th Amendment the President declared that he was temporarily unable to perform the duties of the office, the Vice President will become an acting President and as such could pardon the President. So he'd have to say he's unfit. A narcissist is not finna say, I can't do this. I need somebody else to do this because I can't do this. He ain't finna do it. That's like asking him to be truthful. He ain't finna do it. He sees it his way, and that's the way it is. He's looking through some I got all the power and control glasses. He don't have everybody else's glasses, the reality glasses, to see what actually is and accept that shit. He ain't finna do it. He ain't got it in him. He ain't finna do it. If that's the only way he can do it, he ain't finna do it. So thereafter, the president could either resign or resume the duties of his office. Any presidential pardon, whether bestowed by acting president Mike Pence or by Trump himself, would cover only federal crimes, which wouldn't help Trump in his New York state cases. So Trump, when they drag your ass out of president, you got some shit to answer for, whether you try to pardon yourself or not. You made your bed, lay in it. And go and bring your ass up out of office. Stop embarrassing yourself and everybody else with the last name Trump. And while you at it, go find somebody who can make... How the hell do I say this? The person who made your hairpiece, you need to handle that. And somebody need to handle your ass for buying that shit. Because that toupee right there, that ain't shit. You need to find somebody who can do some good ones that look realistic. And them orange ass tans you be getting, that ain't bad shit neither. You need to stop that. So bring your ass out of office. Go and do what you gotta do. Do the shit right. Go on and transfer all this shit to Biden so he can get in there and get to doing what the hell needs to be done. Because you ain't doing it. And in my opinion, your ass is unfit. But your ass should also answer for the bullshit you do. Because if every other citizen, if we the people have to answer to the laws for the shit we do, your ass do too. Got the mind frame of a child. Want what you want, and if you can't get it, you act the ass. Grow the fuck up and get some hair that look like something. And bring your ass out of office. Because that shit ain't working. You about as bad as them high school kids bullying and sodomizing another student. Because the whole time you've been in office, you've been sodomizing America. And trying to buy your way through everything. Get out your feelings. And bring your ass up out the White House and go on and handle your business like a man.
Baptist Church. My name is James Jenkins the 14th, and I'm coming to you live today to tell you that the Lord has been watching you motherfuckers not putting nothing in the contribution box. Sister Jenkins, please point the person out who didn't put nothing in the contribution box today. It's the reason why our toilet in the church is not working. Because no one has been putting nothing in the box. You got to pay to hear about the Lord nowadays. And he gave me the word to give it to you. You motherfuckers better start putting something in the contribution box. So me and Sister Jenkins can continue to ride these on that bitch.
See, that's that shit I be talking about. It is, ain't it? You've been listening to On One Radio, the talk show podcast station. This has been the Sistah-such-and-such show, and I've been your host. Thank you for taking the time to listen to my talk show. Remember, if it looks, walks, and talks like a duck, then it's a fucking duck. So call it what it is. For more information on my podcast and videos, go to Spreaker.com/show/Sistah-such-and-such. That's me. But it's to get it raw. While you're online, check out our Facebook page for On One Radio. You'll find a lot of interesting things over there. Also, while you're on Facebook perusing, check out On One's Day One's private Facebook group. It's for all the behind the scenes and the stuff that maybe I talk about that everybody don't get to hear. Behind the scenes stuff. Back porch conversations and whatnot. We're on other social media as well. Check us out on WordPress, Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, Tumblr, and Collide. On One Radio is raw, uncut, truth.